Go. Got wire earpiece.
Alright, welcome to today's treasure hunt number 3. My name is Matthew.
And I'm Justin.
I'm taking you through today's Swiss rounds. 5 rounds. Yep, so first up will be Wei Wen against Chien, who is around to stay apparently.
I'll start first.
Yeah, he was here for the previous tournament, I remember.
Previous, yes, for Treasure Hunt,
Yes.
he was here.
Wei Wen,
First tournament in this new series as well. The new game really for Wei Wen.
yeah, I mean, we still haven't moved on to the next season yet where Ruin Pokemon are available, so it'll still be the old format with the Paradox mods.
Don't start.
Series 2 with Paradox mods, yes.
So, who do you think will win?
I mean, straight up we have Chien playing with the Halfin and Wei Wen who is running a more standard bunch.
Yeah, I mean, the
A
combo
lot
that,
of, a lot of mons that we've a lot of pairings really with the Mauso and Annihilate.
yeah, that's the combo that first pops up to me. And the rest, I mean, he does have Roaring Moon, which looks to be more of a supportive kind of set with a Tailwind and Smile with Breaking Sword as well.
Now that's
Yeah.
an interesting choice.
Yes.
So he has both attack lowering and special attack lowering.
Yeah, but I kind of lean towards Chien. I believe in the power of Palafin.
Without developer support though.
I mean, if it's a Terra Water, Mystic Water kind of set, I think it can still bust through a lot of.
The rain boost really makes a big difference.
I mean, there's not a lot of water resist on the side of Wei Wen.
So Wei Wen's turn we see here is the Annihilate, the Mouse Hole, Iron Bundle, Sylveon, Roaring Moon, and the Bungus.
Yes, and Chien we do have the Palafin, Arcanine, Iron Hands, Roy Moon, Sylveon, and Mouse Hole.
Surprisingly, a lot of overlap here. The Sylveon, Mouse
The Mouse Hole, yeah. Roy Moon as well.
and Moon, but I believe Chien runs a different Roaring Moon set, the more conventional one.
Which we cannot really tell because the information we have is in Chinese. I mean, I still believe in Palafin's ability to punch through a lot of Wei Wen's team. I guess if Wei Wen can get Icy Wind off from his Iron Bundle, maybe he has a chance to slow down Chien's team and then pick up kills. But
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
the bundle is very important since Wei Wen is running with but Wei Wen is not running the booster energy set though. So he will not be getting the but he should still be the fastest thing on the field.
yes. I will worry for if he tries to pull off the Annihilate combo because he's going to Terra Fire, which is not something you want to do in front of a Palafin.
So it'll be Mauso Roaring Moon coming out for Chien, and it's going to be Roaring Moon Sylveon coming out for Wei Wen. So we see Roaring Moon's booster energy on Chien side activate there,
Oh, attack increase.
and we don't, and Wei Wen's as well. But Wei Wen's we see that may be slower, or it could be a speed type. We're not entirely clear of this right now.
Roy, his booster energy boosted speed.
Oh, yeah. So Wei Wen is faster now,
Yes.
but Chien has the attack boost.
I guess.
But now Wei Wen is honestly free to just throw out breaking swipes to lower the opposing Roaring
he
Moon's
could go
attack.
for Tailwind as well and try to get his Sylveon to launch Hyper Voice.
Yeah, essentially you will force the no, but I don't think Sylveon outspeeds Moon, but he didn't get a
After
speed
the
boost.
Tailwind,
Yeah,
after
so
the
after the
Tailwind.
Tailwind perhaps.
Yeah.
So it puts a lot of pressure on Chien's side because he can't redirect the Hyper Voice itself since it's a spread move.
And I don't think he has anything that can really harm the Wei Wen Sylveon.
Yeah, so Chien honestly he actually wastes the booster energy boost there, forced to switch out the Roaring Moon in front of the Sylveon and the potential Tailwind, brings in the Arcanine to get the attack drawn on Wei Wen's side. And we do know Wei Wen did not raise the attack, so he doesn't do that much damage to begin with, and now it's going to do even less.
So Sylveon going for Protect, a bit of a waste opportunity there to land some damage, at least on the mouse hole. And we do see a Tailwind here. So I guess Wei Wen was not feeling confident that
That he would outspeed, yeah.
Now he does, but does he still want to stay in? Oh, okay, Super Fang, good read here, so Sylveon doesn't take that damage.
Yeah, pretty good. Still a decent position for Wei Wen. He could stay in with his. Honestly, he's been intimidated, so he's not going to hit as hard. But he can still get the attack drops off
Yeah,
on the Arcanine.
His Roaring Moon is more of a support-ish kind of set as well, but does he really want to take 50% damage from Sylveon? I guess the answer is no, as he's going to switch out here and bring in Annihilate.
Yeah, because for Wei Wen is that even though he's been intimidated, he doesn't really want to switch because he doesn't want to lose that speed boost. Especially since he knows that the opposing Roaring Moon is faster than his.
Yeah, and predicting that Super Fang will go into the Sylveon slot, he brings in Annihilate, which is immune to normal type attacks. So, good play here. Chien playing it safe, and he's going for Flare Blitz here into the Annihilate.
That's just going to be a Rage Face boost for the Annihilate. Now at 100 base power.
I mean, Rage Face still can't touch the mouse hole, so mouse hole can follow me away that attack. So and I don't think Wei Wen has a good way to get rid of the Malphite unless he commits. Let's see what fighting
He
attack.
just go
Drain
for the Drain Punch, yeah.
He can go for the bulk out actually, I think.
Yeah, he goes for the snout here.
Oh, I don't know. I think a breaking.
Calling
I think
for a
another-
switch maybe.
I think yeah, breaking sword would be much better. We do
But
see a
Drain Punch should get the
Drain
KO here, yes.
Ooh.
Gonna heal, I think all the way back to full.
Yeah, and actually Chien is not going to
No,
switch out
not quite.
Arcanine because he doesn't want to recycle the Intimidate into a Defiant boost.
Yes. So gonna be another Flare Blitz into the Annihilate. Oh, it's gonna be the Will of Oh, that's a miss, it looks like. Yes.
That's very
Yeah, that's why he
unfortunate.
stayed in there. And honestly, the Annihilate's gonna be a big problem now. It's still slower. The Arcanine is still slower than Annihilate.
Yes, under Tailwind, I believe this will be the last turn of Tailwind.
And now Annihilate can throw a Rage Fist into the Arcanine slot.
Ah.
But what, 100 base only, it's still not gonna kill.
What is Terra type for? What's Terra type for his Roaring Moon? It's grass. It's like grass.
Moon is here.
Oh, Moon.
Moon is flying. Oh, so
I mean, if we saw the attack boost, it's probably the acrobatics set
Yeah.
for Chien. And he's got no item now, but he's also got no boost because he
Yes.
switched out.
I mean, yeah, we weren't considering Terra Fire here to remove the flying weakness from the Roaring Moon from what he knows will be acrobatics.
So the thing is, Waver still has 2 turns of tail. No, this is Waver's last turn of tailwind.
Yes.
So now Chien could invest in the Dragon Dance if he thinks he can go for it. Goes for the switch into Sylveon, breaks out the Arcanine. So Arcanine doesn't want to come back in quite yet in front of the Annihilate.
Yeah,
But it looks like it's going to be the Terra flying from Chien.
yes.
Oh, it's going to be
Almost
Annihilate
like
here for Waver.
Yeah, he wants to remove the flying weakness. The question is, did Chien go for the Terra on his Roaring Moon as well to remove his fighting weakness? Otherwise, Drain Punch could be quite painful. And he does. I think he's going to commit to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Waver call the switch is the other question. So think about Waver's flex is that goes into Roaring Moon's original type is not good.
Yes.
But fighting into the flying type, which it is now, is also not good. So now the question is, did Waver call it or did Waver just go for a wild card?
I don't think Wei Wen is that good at prediction, but we'll see. We do see a breaking swipe. He's going to reduce the attack.
Goes for the
Roaring
breaking side into the moon. It's a lot of damage there. Oh,
Does
with the
crit.
crit, yeah. Considering he's been intimidated as well.
Yes.
But does get the attack drop.
Oh,
And
he
so
goes for the Rage Fist.
just
Sorry,
call it,
Wei Wen.
goes for the Rage Fist. It's 100 base power. Is that going to be enough?
It is.
No, not quite.
Oh, not quite. It goes for
Just
the
goes
Dragon.
Dragon Dance. And now he's going to be the fastest thing on the field after Tailwind expires. But he doesn't have any spread attacks. So honestly, Wei Wen's still not in a terrible position.
Indeed. And actually, his attack is also neutral because of the breaking swipe anyway. Okay, sorry, Wei Wen, you did a fantastic prediction with the Rage Face into the Roaring Moon. Yeah, I guess he could go for a Protect and Tailwind play here.
Yeah, his moon should survive. Yeah, but if
I think that's pretty safe. I think you kind of sacrifice your Moon to Sylveon and the opposing Roaring Moon as well. But he does have the booster energy with the +1 speed, so should be able to match. Should be able to outspeed.
oh, just goes
Qian
for acrobatics into the protect.
Qian. Wait, hold on. Qian's or +1 outspeed.
Tailwind expired already.
Yeah, I know, but
His moon was faster to begin with.
okay.
He
because-
Dragon Danced.
Because yeah,
Dragon Dance.
all the math is making my head hurt. Because
Yeah, it's gonna be a KO with the hyper voice there.
he does
Honestly,
get Tailwind
Annihilate
off.
pretty good. But Annihilate would have taken the acrobatics, so probably not.
I think it's fine. He would have survived, but he probably wants to avoid as much unnecessary damage as
But we know
possible.
Waven's bundle is not the booster energy, so it's not gonna be faster
Yes.
than the Roaring Moon with the Dragon
With
Dance.
Tailwind now. With Tailwind
Oh,
now.
Tailwind's expired. Oh, he went for Tailwind and Protect.
Yeah. He sacrificed his Roaring Moon for a Tailwind. This is the last hurrah. And Chien doesn't want to switch because Arcanine is at the back.
Yeah, honestly, he needed ICV miss on Moon to stay in the game.
Yeah, at that HP, Roy Moon is easily picked off by the IC Wing here. A Rage Face into Sylveon won't be enough to pick up the KO. 100 base with no attack boost, but should be enough.
I don't think so. Sylveon's still pretty healthy.
Okay, we'll see. Oh, yeah,
Not even
quite.
close. Yeah, not even at +1. It looks
Oh,
like.
you see a
Goes for
yawn,
a yawn there. Yeah, I suppose it's his best option against the Annihilate, which does resist Hyper Voice.
Yes. Okay, leftovers here.
And his Terra Blast right now as well, since he does not have the access to the Terra. But even if he could Terra, he will still be resisted because Annihilate is also fire. It's gonna be Arcanine here, gonna give Annihilate a boost. Honestly, at this point, I think the game is lost. Waver still has 2 more turns of Tailwind.
Yes.
And the full health Iron Bundle, which not had his sash broken.
Yes. I mean, he could Hydro Pump. Does he have Hydro Pump? Yeah, he does have Hydro Pump into Arcanine. He can go for that play. Does he want to switch out his Annihilate?
He can play slow here at this point, I think.
Or Arcanine is going to protect.
Just double into Sylveon first, this is the most
to
dangerous
force
option.
to force the Annihilate to go to sleep, I think. Yeah, that's the case. Oh, a bit of so momentum a bit stalled here for Wei Wen.
The thing is that even if he switches, even if he stays in and falls asleep, the fire type Annihilate is just not threatened by anything on Qien's side right now. So I think Wei Wen prioritized the fact that he did get the free Defiant boost. He's just gonna stay until he wakes up because there's not much the Qian can do to him right now.
Yeah, Will-O-Wisp is also no longer an option since
He's sleeping,
immune.
yeah.
No, yeah, and then he's a fire type, so he can't be whisked. He can't be burned. Oh, Lumberry actually wakes up the Annihilate. Oh, should pay attention to these team sheets more, huh?
So Will-O-Wisp is still not an option because he is fire type.
Yes.
And yeah, Chien is still slower for 2 more turns. It's just not going to be. He doesn't have enough turns.
So there, I think we kind of see the value of support kind of Roaring Moon. Tailwind definitely came in clutch there for Wei Wen. That was I suppose what gave him the edge.
I think the easy adjustment there for Chien is maybe to think about the Palafin.
Yes.
Palafin does hit quite a few things, especially the Annihilate there. If it goes to fire, he can hit it with super effective water attacks. Even if he doesn't Terra, he still takes neutral damage from the water attacks.
Yeah, and he could pin the Annihilate into Terrang as well by forcing. I mean, we've seen him bring the Acrobatics Roaring Moon out. So
Yeah, he
that's
does
one
force
way to
the
punish.
fast force Terra of the Annihilate.
Yeah. Also, though, didn't seem very impactful here for Chien, to be honest.
Yeah, but he has to be wary of the Moon because the Moon just sits in front of Palafin. He can just keep breaking swiping.
Yes. I think that's also the advantage of this set that Wei Wen is running. He doesn't really need to consider Mouse Sword because both Breaking Swipe and Snarl are both spread attacks, so he can just freely press that into Mouse Sword, doesn't have to worry about follow me.
Yeah, so the other adjustment for Chien would be, do you bring Mouse Sword again?
Yeah.
Even Franka wasn't that impactful in the last game.
Yeah, I think Wei Wen is playing it safe here. He's not switching it up. He's going for what worked for him in game 1. Which I think is a solid
Yeah,
game
it's fine
plan.
because he doesn't really need the Mouse Sword of his own.
And honestly, Tailwind into Sylveon is pretty threatening on its own.
And Amoonguss in front of the Acrobatics Roaring Moon probably not the best option either.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for Chien to bring the hands, I think, against the 4 that Wei Wen's bringing.
Though,
His hands will just get breaking swiped out of existence. Yeah, it's just going to be Palafin here coming out for Chien, recognizing that just probably needs to make an adjustment. It's going to be Moon and Sylveon again for Wei Wen.
I think Chien is probably going to try and KO the Roaring Moon here so that I think what
So now Wei Wen here has the... Could try and be cheeky here because the Palafin into Arcanine is the most obvious switch in the world. So do you go Roaring Moon into your own Annihilate to get the boost from Defiant?
I mean, sure, you still take a lot of damage from Hyper Voice since Annihilate won't Terra and will take a super effective hit, but I think it's worth it. Okay, I think he's pressing Hyper Voice here for Sylveon.
Because it's also hard for Chien to just leave his Sylveon open there.
I think Sylveon is in a pretty good spot though.
Could be Snarl, I suppose. But then you find a Terra, we're kind of forced to Terra that you don't want to take 4 times super effective damage from the Hyper Voice.
Yeah, I mean, I would sack
So
the
it's going to be
Palafin.
Palafin switching out. So Roaring Moon going to be staying in here.
Yeah, keeping his speed boost.
That's Arcanine probably. Yeah.
No, that's a mouse.
Oh, that's Mouse Sword.
Okay, so Wei Wen gonna commit to a Terra here for his Roaring Moon, which is the poison.
Yeah, you want to resist Fairy. That's the one thing you're Terraing for in front of the Sylveon.
Yeah, so I guess he can just press
Snarl.
Snarl here. Yeah.
Just goes for Snarl. Does get a connect on the Sylveon. Going to lower his special attack.
Yeah.
Now,
Crucially,
whose Sylveon is faster? It's Wei Wen's.
could be a
That's the Hyper Voice. Yeah, that's the... And that's activate his Throat Spray as well.
Yes. I mean, I don't think Chien Sylveon is going to do a lot of damage. I think he'll be better off pressing Yawn, honestly. But yeah, look at the damage, it's just so little.
But he needed to activate the Throat Spray.
I mean, he's going to be neutral, but he's just going to get Snout again the next turn. And also can't do anything to help. I mean, you do threaten Super Fang.
Yeah, in that sense, you kind of wasted your Throat Spray there.
Oh no, he's always considering switching out the Sylveon into Annihilate here. I guess he's worried about the... Oh no, he's switching out Roaring Moon for the Annihilate.
He's got that once now.
Yes.
I think he was calling the switch on Chien side.
Yeah, also going for Protect here, I guess.
So Annihilate will take a pretty solid hit here from Hyper Voice. Let's
No,
get the Yawn off, sure, but I think this turn is the one that's important. I think it's going to be Hyper Voice. Oh, it's going to be Yawn, so Wei Wen actually has turn he wanted. Both Sylveons forcing each other out, but Annihilate comes in for free.
Yes.
Since I cannot really afford to bring Arcanine in. Oh, it's leftovers on his Chien side. The one this side is doing so little damage.
Yeah. Well, does then who's gonna play chicken? Are the Sylveons going to switch out on either case? Because if
Waven, it's quite hard for Waven because Waven has the boost.
no, the thing is right. If you're going to big brain and think that his opposing Sylvan is going to switch out into like a say, he's definitely not going to switch out into Arcanine because that's Annihilate.
But Moon cannot come into a
Potential
Hyper
hyper
Voice,
voice.
exactly.
Yes. So I think Waven is incentivized to stick with his Sylvan in. I mean, sure you might eat a super tank, but
I think Chien should just protect. Oh, he actually goes for the switch.
yeah, so it's going to be
Palafin.
Roaring Moon. Oh, yeah, Palafin should be the hero form. Yeah, okay, yeah, he didn't bring Roaring Moon then. So it's Arcanine and
It could be Roaring Moon. Either of them don't really want to come into this
No, we've
situation.
seen Qian's 4 already. It's the Mousehold, Palafin, Arcanine, and
We haven't seen
Sylveon.
Arcanine. We haven't seen Arcanine yet.
Oh,
we haven't seen his
haven't.
fourth. Yeah, Palafin switch out is now switch back in.
You see a Terra Blast here.
That's normal type. So that's fairy type. Oh, that's a KO. Yeah. So you're not gonna worry about the Frank card on his partner. Just goes for the mouse for itself. Fix it off.
Yeah, what does Annihilate go here? Oh, here? And Sylveon fell asleep?
And if there's Arcanine at the back, then I think you have to bring Sylveon back in.
Yeah, oh shit.
It's gonna be Moon. Yep.
I missed out. What did Annihilate do? Is it a bulk up or an attack?
He went for the. I think
Rain Punch was
he
it?
protected.
Or protected. Now you kinda not want to Terra Fire in front of the Palafin?
But then the Roaring Moon has acrobatics
Yeah.
and the attack boost.
This is the situation I think Chien wanted.
And Waven has not set up Tailwind yet.
Yes.
Because he went for the Snarl on turn 1.
Yeah, I mean,
So honestly, Moon in a very good position.
and,
Do
oh,
Terra and go for the
and-
acrobatics immediately.
and you mentioned that Annihilate went for the Protect previous turn, so Protect isn't a
Yeah, the
100%
Waven force
play.
switch out and Annihilate here. Going back to his own Roaring Moon. Yeah. Still gonna take a lot for acrobatics though, if it goes to that slot. Poison being neutral to flying.
Whatever Terra Chien is going for, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Should be the Moon.
See the booster energy proc as well. This is the first time.
Honestly, it's more of a defensive Terra than anything else. Though this time I suppose you're not afraid of Fighter Voice because Sylveon just went to sleep.
Yes.
Goes for the Dragon Dance, yeah, sets up for free. We weren't having to switch and forced to take one turn of sleep.
It's your one.
Honestly, Palafin free to wave crash into the switch in and now then Roaring Moon no longer resists water, that's gonna be a cold counter.
Yeah. Without even committing to a Terra. I mean, that's why I feel that Palafin's damage output is just so good. So no play for Waven here to come back with a Tailwind. And his Sylveon is still fast asleep.
Yeah, honestly, if Waven doesn't wake up, even if he does wake up though, you see, even in he definitely gets killed by wave crash in this range. Maybe even the acrobatics.
Yeah, Iron Bundle. I mean, Iron Bundle is good defense, but I still
You
think
take
it's
one
a fail.
hit, but the problem is that Tsai can just double him with Jet Punch.
Sylveon.
And Roaring Moon is faster than Bundle right now, so even though he has Sash on, Tsai can just double him. And Waven is forced to gamble on Protect and waking up Sylveon. If Sylveon takes a sleep, I think that's it for him.
Yeah, Chien has a lot of momentum going inside that. Dragon Dance plus 1 attack booster energy. Roaring Moon is
Yeah,
so
just
much
going for
damage.
the double. Jet Punch going to break the focus Sash on Iron Bundle, and it's going to be acrobatics into the Bundle as well.
Plus 1 speed enough to outspeed.
Oh, goes for
Iron
the
Bundle.
Sylveon. Is that going to be KO? It does enough to KO.
Wow.
I think he has Ice Beam here. Yeah, he does get connect, so at least he's fasting on a few, but he can't KO the Roaring Moon at this point.
Yeah, I still think.
He has to commit to a freeze dry, and at this point he's in KO range of 2 Jet Punches, regardless.
Do you think? Oh, then it comes down to the question of I see Terra hits Annihilate as well.
No, he can't Terra, he's ready to use his Terra on Moon.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Oh, then it's pretty. Then he has to get rid of Roaring Moon.
He has to KO he has to freeze dry the Moon this turn.
It's not going for protect on the Annihilate.
See, you don't protect, because you're assuming that your bundle will KO the Moon this turn anyway. Yeah, freeze dry goes into the Moon, that's going to be a KO.
Ooh, okay, we went.
Now Palafin, now the question is, where does the Wave Crash go?
I think Iron Bundle can survive it. It's a resisted hit though.
With his Sash broken, I don't think it's a KO. I don't think he can survive anymore.
We do see Drain Punch go first though. So Annihilate chipping off that damage, and we do see Wave Crash.
Oh, is he going to kill himself with Recoil?
Oh, Iron Bundle hangs on.
Oh,
just
I'm gonna
barely.
hangs on anyway.
Yeah,
Does he survive the Recoil?
I think he should.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Iron Bundle I think kind of forced to protect because you do see the Jet Punch coming. It's very unfortunate that Annihilate cannot Terra Fire yet. He definitely wanted to do that.
Just now you have an easy Jet Punch KO, and then now Hyper Voice will be a single target attack into the Annihilate.
Yeah, I guess we were going to protect his Iron Bundle here.
And Annihilate's Rage Fist is not boosted at all.
Yeah. Bulk Up is not going to protect him against Sylveon as well. Yeah, but the going for protect doesn't want to get killed by Jet Punch here.
You want to keep Hyper Voice a spread attack.
Yes.
So you have a chance to
Oh,
survive.
but Palafin goes for the protect here
He
as
should
well.
be going for Sylveon regardless, I think.
No, I think he went for the Palafin.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he went to pick up the Palafin so that his bundle could survive next turn.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Chien read that like a book. Now Sylveon is going to get off a free Hyper Voice. Won't activate the Throw Space since
He's
this
leftovers.
so.
He's leftovers.
Oh, right. What am I saying? Yeah, but there's still a lot of damage.
At this point in the game, he doesn't need Throw Spray.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, sure, you give the Rage Face to
That was a spread attack.
Yes.
That was single target that would have been one hit knockout on the Annihilate.
And honestly, I think Palafin can have its pick here. You can choose to kill the Iron Bundle or the Annihilate at this range. I think Jet Punch should be enough.
I think you always pick up the bundle because you don't want to deal with Freeze Dry not shenanigans. Yeah, we even forced to go for the double there. Even, yeah, goes for Jet Punch, gonna pick up the bundle. And Annihilate will finish out the Palafin, sure, but the Sylveon will pick up the game.
Yeah.
And in the end, even if you got this turn off, Wayward was forced to rely on Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry freezing the Sylveon thing. I mean, it is a win condition,
Yeah.
but unlikely. So Chien does tie the game up at 1, tie the setup at 1.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think Palafin was. It's a very good one. And
The way Crash
definitely.
we saw there just does so much damage to most of the things on Wayward's side. Even Resistor is a 2-hit knockout on most things.
I mean, on hindsight, I think Wayward committed his Roaring Moon Terra type when he could have gotten more use out of it at the end. Imagine if the Annihilate was a fire type. I think he could have been able to fight off the Sylveon much better.
But you still would need to pick off the Palafin first.
Yes, for sure. But I kind of wonder that he didn't really get much out of that Poison Terra from the Roaring Moon. I mean, sure, you resist the Sylveon's Hyper Voice.
Yeah, but all he got at that turn was just a snarl. That was it.
He does need to be wary about the Acrobatics Roaring Moon though. On Chien. It does so much damage if you can get going.
Yeah, Wayward doesn't even have anything to resist flying on his side. The Moon, the Bundle, the Sylveon, and the Annihilate, all of them don't take neutral from flying.
Yes.
All of them do take neutral from flying, or worse.
Yeah, and then I think with the additional threat of Palafin, I think Wayward is kind of back into a corner.
Yeah, honestly, Wayward wants to Terra is Annihilate.
Yes.
But the problem for Fire Annihilate is that now Chien has brought the one thing that does beat the Fire Annihilate, which is the Palafin. Because we saw in game 1, the Fire Annihilate was so good against Qien's side. Just sit in front of the Moon, tank Sylveon's attacks, and then just bulk up in front of them.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think it's very clear that honestly, Wayward's win condition might be the bulk up, but it's just so hard to find the situation to bulk up now that Qian is bringing so many things that either beat his Terra or beat his non-Terra.
I mean, not necessarily bulk up. I don't think bulk up is necessarily the weak condition here because let's see, bulk up doesn't help him against Sylveon. I
But his fire, he doesn't care about Sylveon.
Yeah, but if you Terra Fire, I don't think a +1 defense is going to save you from a wave crash from Palafin.
He is faster though, so I think that is still a decent position to be in.
Yeah, and I guess, I mean, I do want to think that the mouse hold beat up combo will be able to put his Annihilate into a very
Because
threatening
the
position.
easy answer to Palafin is the Amogus.
Does he want to bring it in front of
Amogus
Roaring Moon?
is so hard to bring in front of Roaring Moon flying.
I guess if his own Roaring Moon manages to like land a few breaking strikes, I think that will put him in a good position here. So you see Palafin mouse hold against Sylveon Roaring Moon again. Same leads as game 2, I believe.
Yeah, honestly, Wayward needs to conserve his move better in this game.
Yeah, I think
Because
he's-
between the breaking strike and snarl, he can just reduce the attack on Qien's side so much.
Yes. Throat chop. Actually,
And
throat chop
can stop Sylveon as well.
Yeah, I mean, not so much since we saw Chien had Terra Blast, but
But it's a big call for Chien to use Terra Blast, whereas Hyper Voice is a very straightforward move.
yeah, Palafin is going to switch out here naturally, so they can go into hero mode later.
Yeah, it's going to be the Sylveon back again. Sylveon and Wayward's side going to protect.
Ooh,
Was
a
it?
bit of a wasted opportunity, I feel. But we'll see. We do see Tailwind here for Roaring Moon. So
Right, it's not as relevant right now in front of Sylveon and also
Super Fang,
into the Sylveon.
yeah, good read here.
Essentially what we saw in game 1, turn 1.
Does he still want to stick around with his Silver? That's the question. Yeah, I think he's going for Hyper Voice now.
Yeah, he should survive even with the 4 times weakness after the snarl.
I mean, he could throw chop the Sylveon, that's a play, although he doesn't need to worry about the muscles.
Honestly, Wayward is worried about the yawn this turn rather than Hyper Voice because now his Sylveon has the boost
Was there another crit on the mouse?
on the mouse hold,
Yeah.
yes. Because now his Sylveon has the boost from Throat Spray. If it doesn't yawn and goes for attack just to try and bring down the Roaring Moon, goes Super Fang,
Oh,
it's going to land on Sylveon, sure. But I don't think the Hyper Voice KOs.
there's
the
a lot of
snarl.
damage on the Roaring Moon though.
Because now Wayward's in a situation where I think he can force Sylveon to use anything other than Hyper Voice with throat chop.
I think you throat chop. You throat chop the Sylveon now. I don't think Chien will expect a throat chop because you're pressing spread moves. Is he contemplating a switch here? I mean, his Sylveon has already been super fanged. I think he just commit to his Sylveon being on the field. So going for the protect here.
Yeah, he keeps himself around, keeps the Friend Guard moves around as well.
Did he go for the throat chop?
He goes for a throat chop. Into the mouse
Oh
hole.
no! Oh no!
But Tsai stays in.
Yes.
And he goes, but even goes for Hyper Voice with the throat spray boost. But with Friend Guard still up, I don't think there's a KO on Tsai.
For sure not. It's for sure not enough.
He goes for Yawn to force Sylveon out. So actually, Roaring Moon will stick around for one more turn. And now we saw that even if he had throat chop with Sylveon, he wouldn't have done anything this turn.
Yeah, yawn is not something you make that makes noise, I guess.
But now, Weaven has, I mean, I think Weaven would still stay in, and even if he has to go to sleep, the +1 Hyper Voice is still going to do a lot of damage. The mouse hole is already protected. So you get that KO at least.
I'm going for another throat chop here. I mean, that's one way. I mean, if you get rid of the Sylveon, then you don't really have to worry so much
On
about
Annihilate, yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but there's still Roaring Moon.
There's still
and
Roaring Moon.
you have to kill Chien for Roaring Moon. He did so well in Game 2.
Yeah, I don't think Tsai would have changed what he brought in Game 2.
So I switch out the mouse hook here.
Can't be Moon though, there's Hyper Voice coming his way.
Yeah.
Oh, it is though. Ooh boy.
Big play.
Did Weaven switch? I think Weaven stayed in.
He's banking on Sylveon switching out, I think.
Okay. But Weaven stays in. Uh-oh.
Chop
But
into the
Chop into the
mouse
mouse hole slot. Let's see
Yeah.
Hyper Voice again. He does, right? Yeah, he does. He does get a KO on the Moon. Oh, a big gamble for Chien to bring the Roaring Moon into a Sylveon, gambling that he will switch out from the Yawn. But Weaven stays in. He loses his Moon. And now Annihilate is in a fantastic position on his side, I think.
Terra Blast into the Roaring Moon slot here. I think
Protecting the throat chop.
Yeah, I think that was also a good play for Chien. If Sylveon stays in and goes to sleep, then you know it's a pretty dead slot. You want to focus down the partner, the other slot as much as possible.
But losing the Moon though.
Yes, for sure. Now that's one less thing Annihilate has to worry about.
And I think Chien Sylveon is in kill range for Annihilate as well.
Yeah, I guess Palafin is something he needs to worry about.
I don't think you want to bring Annihilate now though. Rage is only 50 base and you can't really Drain Punch Sylveon.
Yeah, for sure. And again, the other counter he knows for his Annihilate Terra Fire is at the back, it's Palafin.
And I'm pretty sure Sylveon is in kill range of Freeze Dry now.
Okay, this is going to be the Palafin though. And it's going to be Iron Bundle. This Iron Bundle's free try at KO on Palafin.
Yes.
Okay, that's something then Chien has to worry about as well.
Yeah, honestly, Chien has to call Protect here. He has to call where the Freeze Dry is going. And honestly, Weaven could just Protect and stall our turn of sleep.
Yeah, I mean his Tailwind is already gone. He doesn't need to worry about wasting those. Wasting that. And
Because if he protects and Chien just goes for Hyper Voice, then Sylveon leaves the field, which is kind of what Weaven wants right now.
yes. Well. And there's nothing to punish. There's no like, unlike
No
the
stat up,
Roaring Moon
yeah.
Dragon Dance. I mean, he could just go for the play. He is Sash though. He could afford to take a one. But I do think Palafin is.
It's dangerous because you kind of expect Chien to protect something.
Yeah. Oh, Sylveon's going to switch out here. Ooh. Did
Can I?
he go for the protect?
Oh no, mouse hole, sorry. Yeah, we saw mouse hole.
That's still prime position though. Maybe Palafin can survive after a friend gun. It's going to Terra. I
Terra
have to assume it's
water
the.
Palafin?
Yeah. No, I think it's. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I was going to say Terra from Weaven's side. Committing to the Iron Bundle, but I guess not.
No, I think. No, actually now, yeah, maybe because you don't really want Terra Fire and Annihilate now.
Iron Bundle's going to protect here. What did Palafin go for here?
Right into the yeah, it goes into the Iron Bundle.
Sylveon wake up.
Oh, it is his guaranteed turn of sleep.
Oh, okay.
He only went to sleep last turn.
Okay, also, no, it's pretty safe for Palafin. No, also can follow me.
And Palafin will survive anyway with Friend Guard.
Yes. Oh, kind of banking on the Sylveon to wake up soon, huh? Jet Punch actually, not even wanting to bother letting Iron Bundle.
Oh, goes for the Sylveon. Okay.
But
There's
there's no follow me though from the mouse hole.
But Sylveon will go after the attack. Oh, he was supposed to break the stash.
Yeah.
Oh, Bridget doesn't KO. He really needed a Terra Ice there, I think.
Yeah. And again, there was no follow me. He could have gone. He could have gone for the freeze dry on the Palafin.
Oh, but he's not Terra Ice, that's why.
Yeah. Terra water.
Terra Ghost.
Oh, Terra Ghost. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, if Terra Ghost, he wouldn't take super fang damage.
Oh, I don't know if Jet Punch will kill him. I think it will.
With the Terra water, I kind of feel
Yeah.
it should. So again, he could protect the Iron Bundle, and another can finish off Mouse with the Drain Punch. Again, Rage Face still at the base 50.
Yeah.
And again, I guess Bulk Up actually is fine here, I think, because
Buck up is your win con.
yeah, also going for the protect here. So no follow me shenanigans. Yes, Iron Bundle is also going to go for the protect. No, goes for the icy win
No,
here.
no jet punch.
Huh. Wave Crash I think is a definite KO on the Palafin on the Iron Bundle there. Sorry. So Palafin's speed will drop.
And that importantly gets the bulk up off. And he's still, and at this point he's also immune to Super Bang, so doesn't worry about that.
Yes. Your Wave Crash going into Iron Bundle, I feel.
Just to annihilate.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Why though? Now you've given Annihilate a boost. Now Annihilate can KO you. But you can't really raise face into a
Palafin can finish off Annihilate with Jet Punch easy. And then HP with a Terra Water.
But Freeze Ray will kill him as well.
Yeah, he has Mouse Hole, he has no fear. Even if he doesn't Frank Guard away, I think if he doesn't follow me the way, I think
Weevan doesn't protect anyway.
Oh no, Jet Punch into Annihilate will be enough to pick up the KO, so it's Iron Bundle.
He doesn't follow me either.
Yeah. And
Freeze Ray will just kill his Palafin, surely? Or does he expect Frank Guard to survive? Oh, he does!
yeah.
Oh, that's why.
But imagine if Iron Bundle had gone for freeze dry on the previous turn instead of icy win. I mean, there was no reason for him to freeze to icy win. A lot of his mons were faster than Palafin anyway.
He wanted to hit both at the same time.
I know, but we saw I guess it's hindsight, but we saw the Annihilate outspeed Qien's Palafin.
Update limitless. Limitless.
He really just wanted to spread damage. He didn't care about the stat drop. He just wanted to spread damage.
Yeah, I guess he's worried about the mouse holes follow.
He wanted to get rid of the mouse hole in the same turn.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you just either
But I think you just keep throwing attacks into the Palafin.
Yeah, I mean
And if you wait the rest sure you get to kill a mouse hole anyway.
yeah. So well, unfortunately,
A bit of rust for Weevan maybe.
yeah, Weevan shouldn't play TCG. He should devote more attention to VGC.
Right, so well played the Chien there, turning around after honestly a very strong game one from Weevan.
Yeah, and we definitely saw the power of flying Terra Acrobatics Roy Moon, despite the naysayers when I was saying it was good at the very start.
No, it's trash. Alan will back me up on this.
Chien did so well though. Okay, I would say that half the work done there was by Palafin as well. Yeah. So congratulations to Chien. We should be seeing him. I'll be surprised if we don't see him in top card.
It's only round 1, anything can happen. We might see Weevan later, who knows, but
Oh.
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll be back with round 2. Stay tuned.
This is not being streamed.
Oh, it's being recorded, what?
I think the round 12
Oh, you're gonna edit it out, right? Right?
Not editing.
Oh no.
It's Koro editing. It's not recording.